The sassafras.
You know I can't hold my tongue. Everybody talking like Lily Singh up there.
That's why my husband left. I know you can't hold your tongue. Maybe you fucking should have.
These people are like, no, I've decided for all of us that we need to really highlight what's going on in Sudan. Like, what? Fuck out of here, you pilled out broad. Get the fuck out of here. Like, imagine if your whole life was just eating fistfuls of pills and telling everyone else how to live their life. I just think it's a tragedy that you don't care about the animals, Royce.
Yeah, Mike takes fistfuls of pills, but he doesn't tell you how to live your life.
Exactly.
He lets you live it however you want.
I'll let you do your thing. Right. You take your pills, I'll take my pills.
Everyone take their pills.
Everyone take pills.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
How you doing?
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to the show, guys. It's Revenge of the Sis. I am Mersh, I think, and then I think that's Royce.
He ate boar's head again today.
What? Huh?
He ate boar's head again today.
Well, I stocked up for the hurricane.
Yeah, no, I know.
Speaking of boar's head, follow me on Twitter at boarsheadjanny. That's me.
Boar's head Janny. Yes, you're right.
If everybody wants to know, I am an Indian boar's head sanitation supervisor.
Nice. That explains the listeria.
What?
What? Guys, we have a big show today. Big show today. People still don't believe it. But yeah, second hour, we'll be having Owen Benjamin on.
Some people believe it and are not thrilled.
Oh, some people are not happy about it. I'll tell you that. But we'll have anybody on the show. Like, I don't see what the issue is here.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I like this. I can't believe you'll have him on. I'm like, well, I mean,
why not?
He didn't do anything to our families. We didn't do anything to his children or anything. Like, just motherfuckers talking shit a little bit.
Yeah,
we're good. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Somebody in the chat says all you guys do is talk about Owen.
No, you're right.
There's so many people. By the way, I'm looking specifically in the YouTube chat right now. Paul, you're going to be disappointed later. But there's a lot of people in the YouTube chat that you could tell only followed us because the Owen coverage we did. Like, that's all they did. Yeah. They didn't care about any other stuff.
We haven't seen them in 4 years, and now they're back going. I can't believe things can change in 4 years.
I can't believe it.
Yes. Unbelievable.
You're All Faggots says next weekend Matt Christensen. Huh?
Okay.
Huh? We get everybody else. We're putting together a team.
Also, don't call us that. It's not nice.
It's actually mean.
Also, it's not first hour friendly.
That was a name in the YouTube chat. That's weird that they let that go through. Mm-hmm. Wait, so they can do whatever they want in the YouTube chat, but we can't do nothing? Well, that's bullshit.
Actually, no, even more fun. If they do stuff in the chat too much, we get
in trouble. Well, that seems unfair. Yeah. It's like, if you owe Bookie $50,000, right, and he breaks your arm, you still owe him $50,000.
That seems
unfair. That doesn't seem fair. Hi, everybody. Welcome aboard. We got a bunch of stuff today. First off, we have a hurricane update.
This guy.
So let's go ahead.
This guy fucking rules.
We're gonna play it. This is NBC6.
This is every person that doesn't live in Florida in my DMs.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Before we press play, you've been getting those too, right? These people going like, I know you guys aren't worried. I'm like, it's not about matter being worried or not. It's a matter of, first off, what can we do? Yeah. Secondly, where we're located in the state, we're not getting the storm surge. Tampa's going to be fucked. Mm-hmm. But us personally, like we might have some flooding and stuff, but it's not going to be like, Clearwater, because the good part about being in the middle of the shitty part about being in the middle of the state is it takes an hour and a half to get to the beach either way. Mm-hmm. But the good part is it takes a hurricane an hour and a half to get to us either way.
I honestly predict we're probably gonna have some light flooding where I live. Probably gonna lose power. Other than that, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go?
No, I know. I mean, look, man, we'll be all right.
Like if I had like crazy extra money right now, I would have shot up to Biloxi. and had like a little couple day gambling trip for free. But I'm not.
I was going to go to Asheville.
There you go. Nice. It's a nice place.
I heard it's
beautiful
really
in the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, but like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna hang out here. I've already told the audience that if I lose power and I'm sitting around in my house at night, I might go do a little storm chasing.
This is going to be a Cat 7, bro, because the government created
It's
in the
not
Gulf.
The thing.
Somebody today told me, Marsh, and I swear to you, they go, I don't know, because I said today, it's you guys are fucking boomers, you're retarded. As a Floridian, this has happened to us. We've been hit by back-to-back hurricanes before. I go, someone goes, yeah, but it's really weird that it's going east to west. I go, it's literally done that before. That's how Bonita Springs got destroyed because it went west to east. Guys, you non-Floridians, listen, I'm not saying there's not going to be damage. There are probably going to be people that die because then people misquote you because then you say, like, we're not worried. They go, oh, 3 people died. You're still not worried? No, not really.
No.
What do you want us to do here? We'll be fine. I promise you we're going to be okay.
The death toll would have to be as such to where I can smell the bodies, and it's never going to be that bad.
The biggest storm that I've ever lived through was 1994. It was Hurricane Andrew, and it was a Category 5. When it landed, a Category 5, and I was in Miami when it hit. I was where it hit.
Didn't that thing just kind of sit on top of Miami, too,
for like a
day?
Move. Homestead is a completely new city because of it. It destroyed everything. But Andrew's the reason that we do better with other hurricanes because that changed all the building codes in Florida. Any new home had to be built to hurricane standards.
Yeah.
So, that did kind of help us out.
I live in a concrete slab house. Like, I'm not going anywhere. So the only thing I'm going to do is make sure, like, my computer and my valuables are off the ground level.
Yeah.
And then other than that, you just, whatever. I make sure the cats are fed. I just make sure the fucking... Also, pro tip, if you live in Florida, if you're planning on losing power, and Royce will agree with me here, crank your AC way down.
Oh, when you go at nighttime to keep it cold. Yeah, that's
so
true.
that way, if you lose power, it should be cool for a little while.
Yep.
That's the shittiest is when you realize, I had that set to 75 and I lost power. Fuck.
Yeah. No, let it
you
get
want
cold.
that shit to like 68, and then when you lose power, you're like, all right, at least I'm not dying in here. But I'm going fucking storm chasing, baby.
Well, Mersh, be careful.
It's just an incredible hurricane. It has dropped.
He's about to cry.
He is about to cry.
It has dropped 50 millibars.
How are you crying saying the word millibars? Who the fuck cries saying the word millibars?
Looks like your serotonin just dropped 50 millibars.
And testosterone.
Yeah, it's a hurricane.
Oh my God.
In 10 hours.
10 hours. I came here.
I was gonna do it.
I came here with 2 bad knees.
I was gonna do it.
And a dream of being a meteorologist.
And I think we're still doing that. It's been like so many years.
How long was O&A doing it?
Bro,
for?
before
Jesus
us.
Christ.
No, I know.
This has been 25 years. This fucking.
That's
bit.
a patented ROTC bit. O&A broke up, so it's ours now.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. This is just.
Paranoid goes, R.I.P. Millibars. Shout out to his family.
Shout out to his family.
Horrific. Maximum sustained winds are 160 miles per hour.
Nice.
And it is just gaining strength in the Gulf of Mexico, where you can imagine.
I want you to get ready for what he is about to say.
Okay. I'm excited.
It's another one of these liberal guys being inadvertently racist.
The winds, the seas are just so...
D-Paul Money goes, I came here with 2 broken knees and 900 millibars. And I'm all out of millibars.
And he dropped another 50 millibars.
incredibly hot.
By the way, what station is this? This is in Florida. So this is an NBC 6, but where?
A record hot, as you might imagine. You know what's driving that. I don't need to tell you. Global warming, climate.
You know what's driving that. I don't need to tell you.
It's global warming. It's climate change.
So what was Andrew? The ozone layer? Back then it was the ozone layer, if I remember correctly. Captain Planet told me it was my fault because my mom used hairspray.
Climate change leading to this and becoming an increasing threat for the Yucatan, including Mérida.
You're ready.
The Yucatan Peninsula.
And Progreso and other areas there. Let's see if I can show you the latest. There's the Cat 5 information. winds 160 miles per hour.
This guy's Cuban. He sounds Cuban.
Moving east-southeast at 9 miles
This might be South Florida NBC6.
per hour. And on that track, you're going to notice that this system is going to come very, very close to the Yucatan, and the dirty side of this hurricane, folks.
Well, it's Mexico.
Yeah,
It's all
I mean,
the dirty
first of
side.
all, that's very racist.
It's all
so-
dirty.
Is on the right-hand side of its progress.
I mean, have you ever had to use like a racetrack bathroom after the lawn crew went there in the AM?
Mm-hmm.
That's not what you want.
Yeah, that's what I need. A hurricane that's going to give me diarrhea.
So therefore, they're going to get the dirty side there. These communities, many of them, as you might imagine, many folks, in that area have just the very basics.
The richest part of Mexico, the Yucatan Peninsula, where all the expats live.
Cancun is there. Meridia's there, where Ralph lives. It's a very nice town.
Yeah, it is.
It's the wealthiest part of Mexico.
Yeah.
It's the nicest part of Mexico.
These dirty Peters are going to have nothing.
These people,
That's what he's doing.
These people don't even have shoes. What?
Let them touch the TVs. Remember that?
Tell them to put on their shoes. They have
Yeah,
shoes
they have
somewhere.
shoes.
Just tell them to
I'm
put them on.
sure they have them. Tell them to grab their filas out of their closet, put on their soccer jerseys.
It's these lefties always go back to these poor, dirty, brown Mexicans.
Always.
They just don't have anything.
They cannot fucking
They're
help
living
it.
hand to mouth in Meridia. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Just the basics.
In fact, Meridia has a higher human quality of life index than probably some parts of America.
Probably
right now.
all of America right now.
Well,
be
not
honest with
Florida.
you.
We
Well, that's
rule.
true, yeah.
Nothing else but that. So it's going to be very tough.
What about Americans?
Now let's transition to Florida because
These Puerto Ricans in Tampa have nothing. The Puerto Ricans in Tampa
What are
have
we going to
nothing.
do about the Haitians in Miami?
They have nothing.
even though it is expected to weaken on approach, it is so incredibly strong right now that
You know, the Puerto Ricans in Orlando have to drive a whole 2 miles to a Publix.
By the way, this was pretty much the end of the clip. He just
Yeah.
cried and then was racist about
And I
Mexicans.
was letting him pick us on to keep making fun of him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
because
fine.
it was fun to make fun of him.
It is fun making fun.
I mean,
of
look at this guy. What a loser this guy
these
is.
poor little dirty Mexicans.
These they're so out of touch, dude. These people are so fucking out of touch. It's crazy. Let me. Okay, this is great. I fucking love this. Okay, so this is Kamala. Let me. Okay, so she tried to call DeSantis. DeSantis didn't pick up the phone.
Can I correct that?
Yeah.
There's now reports going around she never even tried to call.
Well, you'll see.
Okay.
This is all. It's all wrapped up in a beautiful package. You'll see.
Governor DeSantis, NBC is reporting Governor DeSantis is ignoring your calls on hurricanes, resources, and help. How does that hurt the situation here?
It shouldn't hurt it at all. You're the vice president. You have no power in this situation.
It's what is he going to do? To take more phone calls from more useless people that can't green light anything?
Honestly, you have less power than Trump because Trump's not bogged down by the federal government. He could just go with his plane and drop himself off if he felt like it.
He's out there fucking throwing paper towels at people like they're footballs.
God, that was hilarious. I don't care. That was one of the most cool things he did.
You know, moments of crisis, if nothing else, should really be the moment that anyone who calls themselves a leader says they're going to put politics aside and put the people first. People are in desperate need of support right now.
But
Yeah,
we
he
don't. First off, we're in Florida. We don't need your help. We're fine.
He also did the right thing by his constituents. You're like, well, we got to put, the people first. Yeah, DeSantis is going, do me a favor, you fucking disaster. Just stay away from this. The hurricane is bad enough.
Well, to be fair, and they asked DeSantis about it, and here is what he said.
We've been laser focused on leveraging all resources available, including from the federal government. And I've been in touch with both FEMA and the president, as well as marshaling all our state agencies and working to support our local communities. And so for Kamala Harris to try to say that my sole focus on the people of Florida is somehow selfish is delusional. She has no role in this. In fact, she's been vice president for 3.5 years. I've dealt with a number of storms under this administration. She has never contributed anything to any of these efforts. And so what I think is selfish
Has she ever
is her
called
trying to
before?
blunder into this. No, and here's
Has
the
she ever
thing.
called before?
She has no role. No, she has no role in this process.
Yeah, I spoke to your boss.
Yeah.
I'm in
He's still your
contact
boss for another month. I talked to him on the phone. He said he's going to send some FEMA guys
with the
down.
President of the United States.
That's what he just. That's so funny. He said, "Listen,
Contact with the President of the United States. I'm in contact with FEMA director. I'm obviously managing all our state agencies. We're supporting all our local government. And I will say this. I've had storms under both President Trump and President Biden, and I've worked well with both of them. She's the first one who's trying to politicize the storm, and she's doing that just because of her campaign. She's trying to get some type of an edge. She knows she's doing poorly, and so she's playing these political games. I don't have time for political games. I've got peoples whose lives are on the line. I've got peoples whose homes and their...
well, it's great because here's one more thing. Now, remember I told you there's a cherry on top? They asked Biden what was going on with Florida and DeSantis.
The governor of Florida has been cooperative. He said he's gotten all that he needs. I talked to him again yesterday, and I said, I said, no, you're doing a great job. It's all being done well. We thank you for it. And I literally gave my personal phone number to call.
This is another shot of, in my opinion, another little needle that Biden is taking at Harris. This is another needle.
Oh, this ain't a needle. This is right across the bow. So.
Yeah, right. He's not
That's wild.
So I don't know. There was a rough start in some places, but every governor from Florida to North Carolina has been fully cooperative and supportive and acknowledged what
it's
this
actually
team
weird
is doing.
now that Biden's completely out of the race and he's not worried about being president again. He's actually kind of likable.
That's true.
He's been kind of all right lately.
Got another fun one. Kamala Harris was on 60 Minutes last night, okay? Let me show you when it was live, what was said, and then when they re-aired it and put the clip up online, how they they edited it. Listen, look. This is 60 Minutes.
Well, yeah, I mean, clearly one's in black and white.
Oh, watch.
So,
well, no, that's just Kamala. Watch.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
But it seems...
Now listen.
am I having a stroke?
That was a horrible answer. We're going to fix it for you. Let's cut a different answer in there.
that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
We are not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
Wow, that's a different answer than she actually said. Isn't that weird?
Also a shitty answer.
That was also bad. No. That was also
It
bad.
was better, but it was not great.
You're already saying it's better because she talked less. That's the reason it was better. It's because she talked less.
Yo, what is happening?
Bro, they are in free fall panic mode. You saw, like, her campaign is not doing great. Bro, even in like polls where you could tell it's skewed, she's not doing great.
No, she's eating shit.
It's good. Well, that's what Indians do. They eat shit. That's her Indian half. There's nothing you can really do about that. And listen, YouTube, that is true. They do that. That's not me making it up.
She's not Indian, dude. She's black. I saw her record collection.
Okay, so she eats deep fried. Okay, so she has deep fried shit. I don't really care like what she's doing. Okay.
Country fried shit cake.
Yeah, country fried shit. You know.
She eats shitlins.
Shit.
Shitlin?
My tip of my hate.
Damn
you.
it.
Fuck, that was good.
Damn it. It was on the tip of your tongue, kind of like hers.
Yeah. Broham. Royce, yesterday you guys were watching a fat girl exercises. You said you got to suck before you get good at something. You said that's a Kamala quote and no one laughed. It deserved more. Oh, thanks. Stasher, thank God Owen is on. I've been up to my ears in Dinosaur Children's Book. Can you ask them what the best accelerant is? Kill Dotson says 3 rules here at ROTC. 1, no fat chicks. 2, keep them cold. 3, no gay shit. But I guess we made an exception for Virgie and Frozen. Low Fat Gabagool, ROTC are the artists. They paint people and fruit and shit. Good Idiocracy reference. That was good. This is what happens when they questioned her, Kamala, on 60 Minutes about why she let so many illegal immigrants in.
I've been covering the border for years. And so I know this is not a problem that started with your administration.
Correct.
But
yeah. You don't know. We know.
There was an historic flood of undocumented immigrants coming across the border the first 3 years of your administration. As a matter of fact, arrivals quadrupled from the last year of President Trump. Was it a mistake to loosen the immigration policies as much as you did?
It's a long.
Well, look, I came from. By the way, that was an edit. They already.
That was a Drew cut.
What you're about to hear is the best version of this answer. Just so you know, that means there was worse versions. Okay. First off, I'm from a middle class family.
Here we go.
Immigration policies as much as you did.
It's a long-standing problem. And solutions are at hand. And from day one, literally, we have been offering solutions.
The solutions is give them all citizenship. That way they're technically not illegal.
There you go. And then they can vote.
So then you could go, oh, no, they're legal immigrants. Just like what they're doing in Haiti, where they're giving them quick, temporary visas. That way they go, actually, they're not illegal immigrants, okay?
So they keep doing with Springfield. They're like,
Yep.
they have temporary legal status. And you're like, okay, that doesn't mean anything to me.
What I was asking was it a mistake to kind of allow that flood to happen in the first place?
I think
she's not. What do you expect her to say, Guy? What's she going to say? Yes, I'm a bumbling idiot? Of course not.
the policies that we have been proposing are about fixing a problem, not promoting a problem.
What policy? What have you promoted? Can somebody explain to me what solution they've promoted that maybe I've missed?
Oh, those solutions that Donald Trump came up with first.
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm. See, the difference is, unlike Donald Trump, I will allow myself to build the wall.
Okay.
But the numbers did quadruple.
And
that's 4 times, by the way, for those that don't know math.
Mm-hmm.
The numbers today, because of what we have done, we have cut the flow of illegal immigration by half.
Bill Malugin is pulling out his beautiful, luxurious hair right now. Bill Malugin is
beautiful, luxurious hair.
Yeah, he's pulling out his beautiful, luxurious hair, just holding a drone, being like, "Are you serious right now?
I'm not even allowed to fly this thing."
Mm-hmm. You know how many hot Hispanic chicks I've hooked up with at the border? Do you know how many? A lot.
I bet that'd probably be the upside of covering the border.
Oh yeah.
Have cut the flow of fentanyl by half.
Bill Malugin? Into Haitian chicks. Did not know that. Wasn't aware. Wasn't aware.
Explains the weight loss.
Don't listen. Then she finally. She also went on a.
I was waiting for Hoo Hoo. How was Hoo Hoo?
She also. Well, tell you what. Let me tell you how irrelevant.
I think you're brilliant. I just think you're brilliant.
To tell me how irrelevant and how bad Howard is, I've only found one clip. Because nobody's clipping Howard anymore. At least not on Twitter.
Yeah, you gotta wait till you hear these podcasts next week.
Right. Exactly. Tell me if I'm correct here, but does it seem like Howard is still in his West Palm Beach studio and she's in another studio? Because it's what it feels like. You let me know what it looks like to you.
I think that, Howard, people ask me.
Because there would be no reason for her. If it was
she doesn't look like she's looking at anyone, so right away this looks...
Well, no. Let's go up one even more. If there would be no need for her to have headphones in. If it's just them talking to each
No,
other.
because even in the regular studio, he's got his own little private booth area. He's a fucking germ-phobe weirdo. He's in a pod like a jail.
Dude.
Yeah.
What a weird fucking guy to talk to your guest through a sound booth.
Yeah.
What a weird life to live. Like when you have all the money in the world, the whole world at your fingertips, and you're a germophobic creep who's never seen your grandkids in person.
That, Howard, people ask me, what do you think is going on, and what is the tension?
How big is
here?
Montel Williams' dick? What else?
The real Howard Stern would have asked him that.
Yeah, how big's his dick? Ooh.
It's at stake, and there are many things. That
Hey,
have
you
to be
ever sleep with Phil Donahue?
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
He's just asking us kind of questions. Hey, how about some lesbian action with Ricky Lake? Huh?
much more articulate than what I'm going to say, but ultimately, I do believe
The children are the future. Treat
Teach
them
them
well and help
let them
lead the way. Yeah, exactly.
that this is a
Sexual
an
chocolate.
election that is about strength versus weakness.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
That's really good. I'm glad he's really getting involved in this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
weakness as projected by someone who puts himself in front of the American people and does not have the strength to stand.
Why
in
do you say everything at
defense
the
of
end
their
like
needs.
this?
He got shot at and stood up.
Twice. Well,
You're only doing pre-recorded interviews. Look, we have a lot of problems with Trump. But to pretend like you're brave, there's no level of bravery you have here, lady. What are you talking about?
Their dreams, their desires. The work
What if I dream to live in a world not surrounded by Haitians?
Yeah.
that must happen to make sure that we are a secure nation.
I just want to live in a country where somebody's not trying to make a sandwich out of my cat.
Yeah. Did you see the video that someone caught of somebody eating an animal outside their front yard, a Haitian? Now they're saying that it wasn't, but now there you go. It does happen.
That we are nurturing and protecting our alliances around the world, that we are supporting America's military, that we are.
That's right. We are supporting the military. All the trans people get to be in the military now. We have pregnant flight suits. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome. They're not even supposed to be on fucking regular.
Yeah,
planes.
yeah. You know what they do?
Yeah,
they
yeah,
get
why would
women in their
you-
third trimester, feed them boar's head, and stick them in a fucking jet. Let's go.
Why would the G-force alone in one of those jets?
Because it's not a human life. It's just Planned Parenthood at that point. It's a you know what it is? It's a $200 million abortion machine.
I feel like we could get that done cheaper.
No, I mean, you could definitely get it done cheaper. In Cuba, when you're pregnant, they just like crush up a ridiculous amount of Tylenol into liquor, and they drink it, and miscarriage.
There you go.
Yep, that's a real thing, by the way.
Fighting to bring the cost of living down for working families.
In what way? It's gone up since you guys have been in office.
It's going
And
up as
we
we
are
speak.
Yeah.
It just went up 10% in the time you started this answer.
It's more expensive now than when you started talking.
Yes,
Oh, Merce, do I have something that you
I heard this.
one of our favorites. One of our favorites.
They're afraid. I'll never forget that fucking COVID rant. Literally foaming at the mouth.
On his balcony.
Time to cancel all the contracts and reassess his immigration status and hopefully
talking about Elon.
Yeah.
Deport him the hell out of the country. And if
For
we
what?
can't do that by conventional means, President Biden, you have presidential immunity. Get Elon Musk the F out of our country and do it now.
On what
That's
basis?
not what the-
That's not what presidential immunity is. A president can just kick a citizen out for no reason. That's not how it works.
But what do we? I need.
These
What are we?
people are-
I hate Elon Musk. I'm pretty much convinced he's the Antichrist. So what?
The Antichrist would be cooler.
No.
Let's be realistic.
No,
He's not-
Jesus was cool.
The Antichrist would also
Jesus
be
was
cool.
sick.
Jesus was cool.
He'd be
though.
more like Johnny Rigatoni in that movie we watched, the
supposed
Rapture
to be-
movie.
He's supposed
Johnny
to be
Rigatoni.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. He's supposed to be not cool,
Johnny Rigatoni was cool. Did you not see his ponytail?
dude.
Yeah. Tommy Oven Ready Linguini was the best leader this world's ever
No,
had.
you're right. The neurodivergent guy who has no emotions, doesn't believe in God, and wants to put a
Yeah,
chip
De
in your
Niro
brain.
lasagna.
Isn't the Antichrist?
I mean, maybe, but
Who
also
controls all these satellites
just
above
think
Earth
he'd
now.
be cooler.
Who wants to control your fucking brain? No, you're right. I'm crazy.
I just think he'd be cooler.
I'm sorry.
My
you don't want
point
to play
is,
Windows.
my point is I'm convinced he's the Antichrist, and I still can't think of an actual legal basis to just steal Twitter from him and kick him out of the country.
Yeah,
I
technically,
don't, I don't think that's how it works.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
No. Turns out the president doesn't have the unilateral ability to strip companies from fucking individuals.
Somebody brought it up. Perfect position for a cigar.
Yeah, see, we got to deport this guy.
There we go. See?
I fucking hate this guy.
He's such a fucking idiot.
Oh my god! You could, hey man, in the world of fucking former Sports Center people, beat Dan Patrick. Okay, just beat Dan Patrick.
Isn't Dan Patrick still making money?
His podcast is huge.
Oh, he's not on ESPN anymore.
No, he has his own thing, and it's huge.
He's probably making bank.
It's a bunch of money, man. Have you seen Studio?
You know why Dan Patrick's making money? Because he talks about fucking basketball.
Exactly right.
Shut the fuck up. Talk about basketball.
Yeah, nobody cares what you think about Trump.
It's like he's the epitome of the guy where you're like, yeah, who are you voting for? And he's like, dude, how about those Celtics, huh?
Yeah.
Let's change the topic.
Yeah, I don't want to.
What do you think about the woman's right to choose? I'll tell you what I'm choosing. I'm choosing the Steelers this week over Green Bay.
Joining us now is someone who has followed closely Black Lives Matter, writer and podcaster Kira Davis, host of the Just Listen to Yourself podcast. Thanks very much for being here. Appreciate it. All right, so you've been following this story. Are you surprised it's not getting more attention?
Yes and no, Dan. I guess
by
there's
the way,
a part
the story:
of
Black Lives Matter activist sentenced to jail for $450,000 fraud.
Oh, yeah. The guy from Atlanta, the one that was
me
buying a
that
house and
is
shit.
never surprised when the mainstream media doesn't cover stories like this. I think we've well established their commitment to the truth over the last 4 to 5 years, to say the least. But yeah, there is a part of me that is shocked, particularly as a Black American.
Whoa, you're black? Nah, forget it. I don't want to talk to you. I didn't realize she was black until she mentioned it. There is no way for me to know.
You're shocked that you were robbed by a black?
I kind of feel like especially you guys would be used to it. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
Excited for the Black Lives Matter movement, and we all remember the
All
summer.
I'm saying is if I'm staying at fucking Camp Crystal Lake, I'm not going to be surprised when I get stabbed by the guy with a hockey mask on.
Yeah, homie did spend money on hookers too. The Black Lives Matter money.
Oh, yeah,
on
he
hookers.
was-
That's
yeah.
hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
And I hope
man.
they were white hookers.
That would be so goddamn
You
funny.
know they were white hookers. Come on.
OBLM. We remember what happened.
Nobody hates black women more than a rich black guy.
Well, other black women.
That's also true. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's a good point.
And we remembered how passionate, to put it kindly, everyone was. And we were almost held at the end of, we were almost held at gunpoint to make sure.
No, not almost.
We were held at gunpoint.
Yeah, the black community is constantly being held at gunpoint.
Mm-hmm.
that this movement was successful and this movement represented.
I don't know. I think I kind of like her.
All the forward movement of Black people. And considering where it's ended up, this should be a huge story. Isn't the humiliation and the...
No. It's not even that's a news story. I mean, I noticed that the government has completely distanced itself from Black Lives Matter. Like they don't. No one talks about it anymore. Nobody brings it up anymore. No one brings up policing or anything, because the moment all these places like cut all the police's budget and crime went through the roof, everyone's like, "For the love of God, fix this."
Please give us police back.
For the love of God, fix this.
The extortion of Black Americans, a big story, particularly to the left-wing media. It's stunning how quickly this has disappeared.
Speaking of
but I
left-wing
think it says
media
a
and
lot.
people defecting, have you seen Anna Kasparian lately? Holy shit!
I
bro.
fucking bro, her red-pilling rules.
She has been breaking rank a lot lately, and now the whole left is just stormed.
Wait, what did she? I must have missed this.
Oh,
She's literally,
just in general,
yeah,
she's
no,
just
she's
been looking
literally
around going...
Yeah, she's just literally being an old school liberal and being like, okay, but like this border shit's pretty bad, huh?
Yeah.
And like,
Well, it's like Seth MacFarlane on Family Guy. Like, look, politics aside, this is a problem.
and now they're just crucifying her every day.
Yep.
And they're pushing her further and further to the center now. And she's like,
Yeah.
fine, whatever. You guys won. I don't want to be a part of this anymore.
She's gonna do a podcast with Tulsi Gabbard.
She's literally fighting with liberals on Twitter and being like, you're in a fucking cult. That's amazing.
Apparently, Anna Kasparian follows the Ricada drama. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, oh god.
I didn't know any of this.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Dude,
Is that true?
one of the funniest things I ever got to see was Anna Kasparian going, your boy didn't do too bad, did he? With the way, yeah. I was like, I love
We'll watch the clip after the show.
Oh, I
Bob.
fell
I'll
in love
pull
with
it.
her when she was talking about that. I'm like, yeah, the best.
Really?
I'll pull it. I'll have it.
That is amazing.
The way she said it, I was like, I'm in love with you. I've always loved Anna Kasparian. That's like, she's like that enemy on the other side I always wanted to bang.
Should we try to get her on the show?
She's like, come on.
Why?
Yeah,
She
she
talks
She
about
might.
steel
She
toe.
might. That's true.
She's lowered herself enough to come on our show of anything.
Dude, when she said that, boy, do too bad, dude. I was like, yes, the world. The fucking. By the way, Chris Chan predicted we were gonna have this dimensional merge. It's happened. There's too many sectors of my life that are blurring together now, and I'm like, I can't handle this.
That's
anymore.
hilarious.
I can't take this anymore.
Here,
About
there's,
what the movie-
there's the clip for later, Bob.
No, give me it now.
I just gave it to you.
I don't want it later. I want it now. I want it in my veins. Hold on.
It was on Stitch and Adam's show.
How
You know
did I
this
miss?
guy.
How did I miss this?
Well, because it's on a show that
plays
they try to be intelligent, and we say dick
I'm
jokes.
sorry. These guys at the bottom are trying to be intelligent.
Yeah, they're cool, man. Stitch and Adam rule. They're cool.
I don't know who these people are, Virg. You can keep
No,
saying
they-
those words
I
if
promise,
you want.
they're cool.
You can
I vouch
repeat
for
their
it.
name as many times as you
I bet
want.
they're so cool.
By the way, I have to say
They're
something
fucking-
before I
they're
forget.
fucking rad,
Well, I
bro.
can tell he's cool because he has a neon light with his name in the back. That's pretty cool. Virtue, do not just front load and tell me people are cool because they don't look cool. I'm not going to say they're cool.
I promise they're cool.
All right.
You
Kev the Mev is calling Sitch and Adam as ROTC light.
guys really did me dirty with something.
I'm sorry, but you'll go on Sitch and Adam, but you won't go on ROTC. I don't think so, bud.
Well, she hasn't said no yet.
No, I know, but people are saying that you won't, and those people are wrong.
Oh, yeah. So you guys did a stream, I don't know, months and months ago about some law tuber
Hell yeah.
named Nick Rekieta. And I thought it was like such a juicy story that I started like reading about it myself and watching some videos about it.
Watching the show called Nightwave, he was talking about the
I
Steel
wish.
Toe guy a lot.
What's up with her ears?
And you know that Nightwave guy's kind of cute, actually.
Oh, are those like earbuds?
Those are headphones.
Yeah,
Those
he
are
has
headphones.
those nice earbuds that
Yeah.
are skin tone.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That looks
Those-
stupid.
Yeah,
I want to know you have earbuds, not cauliflower.
Yeah, it looked like you have deformed ears.
Jesus Christ! You look like you have the first interracial kiss on Star Trek.
And now I'm
That was
like,
a good one, right? Yeah.
it's like my guilty pleasure drama. I've been following very closely, and I like know who Aaron Imholt is from Steel.
That's fucking hilarious. I cannot believe I missed this.
Morning show. Who, by the way, like did
He was
revenge-
just indicted, for revenge porn.
revenge. He did revenge porn on his stream, and he like ended up getting
so
indicted.
happy with it.
I love it. Honestly, I lit up inside watching her light up over this. I was like,
For it,
isn't it
that
great?
story is like
You know
the
what's
gift
funny,
that keeps
dude?
on
This
giving.
is the happiest I've ever seen
No,
Anna.
yeah, no, she's never been this happy.
Well, yeah, because she's not around that Turkish retard.
And you know why? Because she's enjoying something that women would enjoy.
Yes,
Drama. It's not politics.
It's drama.
Thing. It is
How
amazing.
did he do revenge porn on his stream? What do you?
I mean, poorly. Let me answer for you.
Yeah.
Poorly. He did it poorly. That explains the indictment.
Imagine having girls never send you nudes again because you wanted to impress Gino Bisconti.
I could tell you this. Mersh and I have never wanted to impress Gino Bisconti, okay?
How do
Okay.
you do that?
Okay, so this is what happened. Finally, we talk about the issues that matter.
This is way more interesting than anything else right now. This is amazing.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
so Nick Rekieta was this, or
I heard. Has anyone told Nick Rekieta that we got our channel back?
I've been telling people to donate to him whenever he goes live.
Every time he goes live,
We need
donate
to
to
meme
Nick
that
and
we're
let
back.
Nick know that we
Revenge of
got
the Sis got their
that we
channel.
got our channel back. Let him know, okay? It's important.
is this like
it is,
law
it has
tuber
literally
who
been like
became
3 years, and this bit is still going.
Yeah, and it'll never go away. It'll never end, okay?
more and more prominent as he was covering high profile cases like the Amber Heard Johnny Depp one. I think the Kyle Rittenhouse one as well. I didn't
Yes.
know about him until you guys covered that whole thing that happened recently. But so he and his wife end up swinging with Aaron Imholt and his wife. Aaron Imholt is the host of that Steel Toe morning show thing in
Right.
Minnesota. So they all live in Minnesota. They start swinging. What appears to have happened is they seem to have like kicked Aaron Imholt out of the polycule or whatever.
She does watch Nightwave because that's a Nightwave line, dog.
Merce,
She watched Nightwave.
Does it make you feel good that you know for a fact she's
She's
checked
not
out your
watching
show?
Nightwave.
No,
Not
she's
that
not.
she's
No,
watched it.
Him getting kicked out of the polycule is not. I'm sure she's seen clips from the channel.
That's what I mean. I don't think that she's watching Nightwave, but I think she's definitely seen Nightwave clips about this for sure.
Hey Anna, I made his co-host cry. That was pretty funny. You should watch that one.
Oh my god.
But they were sharing messages with each other on Signal, and I guess Nick Recado's wife had shared some racy images of herself in that Signal chat. Aaron Imholt saved it, and then after,
He showed those on stream.
he didn't show them, but he sent one of the photos to another person that was on his stream. And like they were talking about the image, and he said something along the lines of like,
man.
your boy didn't do too bad, did he? Or something like
Yeah,
that.
the way she did it, I like that. I'm going back. I gotta watch it again. Hold on.
I
You know
love
what I
you,
love
Anna.
about her?
I love
you. Know what I love about her? She puts the little head roll in it when she says it.
I love her.
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he? Or something like that.
She not the best.
She rules.
Oh man.
Anna, come join the sector. You'd be perfect for it.
I think we could absolutely get Anna on the show. There's no way that I really believe that we can. I really believe it in my heart that we could make this happen. I really do. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's do. Oh God, I'm so sick of politics. Let's do this.
New tonight, a La Jolla businessman is charged with indecent exposure for his behavior.
Okay, hold on. Before we talk about the La Jolla businessman, who's this judge? What race is he? 5 of them?
He's like an Indian John Turturro.
Huh.
Decent exposure for his behavior during a confrontation aboard his yacht back in March. CBS 8's Brian White was in court today for his arraignment.
Wait. Did homie take out his dick during a confrontation? Because that's the only thing I could think of to being decent exposure, right?
I mean, that's a bold way to get somebody to stop wanting to fight you.
I mean,
you want to fight a guy with his dick
No,
flopping
but
around?
so you're saying it's effective, right?
The court enters a plea of not guilty to both charges.
Defense attorney Gregory Garrison entering a not guilty plea on behalf of AJ Thakor.
Oh,
also
that's
known
Judge Brown Joe.
Oh, okay. The other. Okay, got it.
He looks like a Keegan Michael Key character.
Yes.
Ace Rogers on social media. The confrontation.
Ace Rogers. By the way, he doesn't need the name anymore. My new name's Ace Rogers, CEO. I also indecently exposed myself on boats. But there's sawgrass boats in the Everglades, so no one really cares.
It happened in March.
I mean, I guess the alligators are mad with me, but I don't really care about them.
When Thakor pulled
Alligators
his
are always ornery.
Bro, what a nice... forget the
How you
taking his
doing?
dick
My
out.
name's Ace Rogers. I'm the CEO of Hangin' Dong.
Bro, what a nice yacht.
The confrontation
Look at the
happened in
hot tub that he has at the
okay.
bottom.
It's all right.
That's fucking awesome.
March.
I mean, I guess if you're too broke to get a nicer one.
his $4.5 million Lamborghini yacht into
a
Lamborghini yacht? Lamborghini makes
Lamborghini.
yachts? What?
I was going to say Lamborghini makes yachts. I was not aware of that.
Do they still make tractors?
I know they do. Jeremy Clarkson bought the most annoying one on his show, and it's hilarious
It's
because he
fucking
bought it because
hilarious.
he's an idiot, and then it didn't fit in his barn because it was too big.
That's hilarious. Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Marina trying to pick up a friend. That's when Joseph Holt, who works at the private dock, told him he couldn't do that.
I told him respect.
Yeah, Jason Holt, who works at the yacht at the dock, apparently from the '90s, told him he couldn't do that.
Chuck Liddell
couldn't do that.
I told him respectfully that he couldn't.
Hold on. What did it say?
Liddell
Let me go
fell
back.
off this yacht last week. It said.
Okay. Can I be clear? We've met Chuck Liddell. We see how he parties. It is very possible Chuck Liddell fell off a yacht last week. It's very possible that occurred. He was probably showing someone how to do a rear naked choke, hammered on the back.
Exactly. I'm sure you had to
Hopefully
do a
they
neck
couldn't-
crank. Ah!
Be there, and I honestly was hoping to maybe have a
What
conversation.
a nice yacht, bro.
With him about his cool boat.
Joseph told CBS 8 that it escalated quickly and that Thakor threatened his life.
He was saying, "I will kill you," like over and over and over.
Someone even posted video of it to YouTube.
Okay, but honestly, like, can we stop with this like terroristic threats thing? Because
Yeah.
it's like,
He
you know how
didn't
many
really
times
mean he was gonna kill him.
Yeah, do you know how many times a day I've told somebody in the chat like I'm gonna literally fucking kill you?
Yeah, yeah.
I say it to Jim N-word all the time, and I
because-
might
because you're serious.
Yeah,
about
I
it.
might. I probably won't, but I could.
Always know that it could happen, Jim. Always know.
The Corps continued his vicious tirade as he threw $100 bills at him into the water.
Wait, what did he throw in the water?
Where? Oh, San Diego.
$100 bills at
He
him.
was throwing $100 bills in the water. Imagine,
buy you.
This guy rules.
Imagine flexing that hard.
This guy
Imagine
rules.
flexing that hard.
Speaking of, I sent you a link of this chick on the boat, going over the boat, the features and shit. Look at the boat he was throwing $100 bills
Hold on,
from.
hold on. Is it nice? Is it a nice boat? Oh my God. Okay, let me pull it up.
insane.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I am on a Lamborghini yacht. Now I cannot wait to show you around.
That's that supercar girl. I know her.
Lamborghini's first entry into the sports yacht world. It's 63
Oh
foot
my God,
long
the
with
Italian colors.
This is the bait pack.
That
guy had
4,000 horsepower?
Well, yeah, when you got to get somewhere really fast.
How fast do you need to get to the Bahamas? In 5 minutes?
Yes.
UFC champion Conor McGregor is one of the celebs that got his hands on one. Only 63 will ever be made at a starting price
You
of
didn't make 69 of them, really? You stupid idiots.
You really missed the boat.
Come
that.
on,
You couldn't make
literally.
6 more?
You literally missed the boat.
Yeah, 6.
$3.5 million. Side note, you're going to be hearing the number 63 a lot. We're going to look at the parts taken from Lamborghini supercars, the cool tech, the crazy engines, and the ultimate
No, I want to see underneath. This is what I want to see.
ultimate in a Lamborghini. I mean, it's just ridiculous,
really
isn't
nice,
it?
bro.
It's crazy. You've got
Damn.
storage stuff, but the more exciting stuff right here. And through here, ta-da! You have your beautiful ensuite
That place
bedroom
sucks.
with all
No, that boat sucks,
you
dude.
you have to do like MTV Cribs. You have to but this is where the magic happens. You have to say that whenever you go into a bedroom.
Well, she's a little
Wage
past her
worker,
prime.
and
She's
he
getting
was
hot
commenting-
flashes nowadays.
Yeah, she
This is
is.
where the hot flashes happen.
On,
saying that?
Yeah, on my status of who I am just because of my job. He was saying I'm nobody, I'm nothing, I work a silly job.
It is
He
true, though, in that you don't own a Lamborghini boat.
And also, you're a guy with a nose ring, which is weird. It's weird when a guy has a nose ring.
Saying that?
Yeah, on my status of who I am just because of my job. He was saying I'm nobody, I'm nothing, I work a silly job.
Okay, and
He
again,
said that-
those are all true things. You're a deckhand, kiddo, and he owns a Lamborghini yacht, and
Yeah.
he throws $100 bills into the
Why
water.
don't you fish out the Benjis from the fucking yacht?
I
from
would-
the,
I would've.
I would have.
I would've
I
just
would have hopped
jumped in
in.
like fine.
Yeah, it's worth it. I wash my clothes.
It's like $500 he just threw.
She's there with one of those pool skimmers.
Yeah.
She's like, ah.
That would be so funny. And you know there's one within arms
Yes.
somewhere
Yeah,
nearby.
you know there
It's
is.
on a marina. You just be like,
Yeah.
let me grab that real quick.
he knows people, he has connections, and he can change my life and ruin it.
Joseph gave him the middle finger,
Aw,
but it's
he
what
got
the
Glenn
court
Cooley blued.
did next, Joseph says, upset him the most.
He had dropped his pants and started to make gestures at everybody that was watching.
That's fucking hilarious.
Hold on. Listen, let me see. I would be on his side if he did the classic and mooned him. I'd be like, you're mooning him. That's
Yeah,
funny.
you're just kind of showing your dick.
Don't play with your pecker.
Also, there might be kids around.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And me. You can't act that way in public, and
Well, clearly you
it's
can
just
if you own a $4 million boat.
not okay. Especially threatening
He also has a great lawyer. He's going to be fine.
my life at the very least. You know, there's women and children.
And the good thing is, if they make him a sex offender, doesn't really have to worry about living near a school. He just live on his boat.
In there, that's the most important part.
After an investigation by San Diego Harbor Police, the city attorney's office charged the Corps.
Hold on a second. I thought San Diego was legal to be naked. Remember we covered that story in San Diego?
Well, I mean, I don't think all over.
No, yeah, we covered that story on the show where there was a naked guy in the guy's yard, and the guy was saying, like, there's a naked guy. He goes, we can't arrest him. It's not illegal to be naked in San
Yeah,
Diego.
but I think he made some kind of.
Oh, because he.
Yeah.
Because it was sexual in nature.
Yeah, see,
Fair
if
enough.
he just took his pants off, he would have gotten away with it.
What if he had a rock hard boner?
I don't know.
You can't control a boner.
Yeah,
It's
you
not your
can't
fault.
control it. That's not
like I
fair.
wake up in the mornings and I'm depressed, but I'll still have a boner because I
Mhm.
need to pee.
I think it's because it was it was aggravated penis.
Oh,
It
aggressive
wasn't
boner. That makes
it
sense.
was with intent to harm, you know?
Yeah.
Also, when you're hanging out on your Lamborghini yacht, you always have a boner.
And Pessy,
There's
when
fuck
I
on it.
take mine out, it's intent to charm.
decent exposure.
And it
Mr.
works.
Thakor has been advised that the charges, the
And
maximum
2 counts of having testicles.
Thakor was not present in court.
Yeah, this show's a gay show for gay people. Are you learning that now, Virgie?
Oh God, why am I? Oh God!
Well, that, you know what? That explains the awkward blowjob Virgie gave us.
Virgie, I think you need to go have a conversation with your wife.
Yeah, seriously. Or your beard, as I call her.
For the arraignment, he was ordered not to have any
that was just a
contact with
silly
Joseph
nickname.
Ward.
Virgie keeps having kids to hide the fact that he's gay.
Yeah, it's a good fucking cover, dude.
It's a great
I'll
gun.
show them.
Stasher says, just listen to yourself. Is the most black female name for a book I've ever heard. Yes. Sweaty Zeus says, Anna Kasparian is hurting or squirting. Tom Morello's Mercedes Boys, do we want to see Anna fuck Tulsi or AOC? Discuss. So Anna has to fuck either Tulsi or AOC. I'm going to go with me. I go with Tulsi.
I'm going Tulsi.
Because I feel like AOC would be more annoying in the whole fucking thing. How about this? I believe AOC is a pillow princess.
Yeah. I also think...
I mean, look at her boyfriend.
AOC's the kind of chick that, like, when she comes at your dick really slow, like she's afraid it's going to explode.
Yeah.
Like a cartoon cigar.
Yeah.
Like a Little Rascals exhaust pipe?
Yeah. It's just, you ever see women that are like... and it's like, fucking suck the dick or don't suck the dick. I don't have all day here.
Mo, you killed the original alfalfa? Yeah, but it was okay because the studio adopted him. Oh, this guy, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to be mad at this guy.
No.
Oh, Spirit Airlines.
They're removing her. They're removing me and my toddler from the plane because we are wearing crop tops.
They would remove you from life.
Wait, no, you're allowed to wear crop tops on Spirit. I've literally seen many people do it. It's an airline
Spirit
for
Airlines.
black people.
You're allowed to literally hit each other on Spirit
Yeah.
Airlines flights.
Yeah.
2 women say they were humiliated.
Let's balance the audio, maybe. Let's
work on that.
After being
CBS Los
escorted from
Angeles.
a Spirit Airlines flight from LA to New Orleans. The women claim
I'm sorry, but let me see their outfits. I want to see if they're really that bad. Doesn't look like it to me.
the women claim they were singled out by a flight attendant because
she was fat and jealous.
Fat Spirit, yep.
Of their clothing.
And like most incidents these days, it was all caught on camera. KCAL's Jeff Newett
You're already in the Greyhound in the sky. I should be able to fly naked.
reports.
There's nothing that says you can't wear.
Would, by the way.
Yeah, let me stare at this woman's tits on the flight. What's the problem?
This is already horrible. I have to pay $20 for a Coke.
Crop top.
Cell phone videos show the 2 women, Tara and Teresa, getting kicked off a Spirit Airlines flight Friday. They say a flight attendant told them their outfits were inappropriate.
What was wrong with their outfit? I'm sorry, but I got to say, maybe it's because we fly out of Florida all the time, but this is about what your average chick dresses like on a Spirit flight. I mean, I've seen this myself.
Appropriate.
Both shirts just say, I heart drinking that cum.
Yeah,
and it's just
that would
with
be funny if
dick
the
on it.
if the back said "cum slut" and we haven't seen it yet.
That
it
would be fucking
We're
hilarious.
completely on their side, and then you look at the back and it says "cum slut" and their shorts say "insert penis here."
It's literally a photograph still from her OnlyFans.
Oh my God! No! It is
With the fucking
a
QR
white
code?
shirt. It's a white shirt of her naked, but with covering her body.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
And her pants are crotchless.
You know what? They are women. Let me wait to see the whole outfit before I judge.
So sweater on, why? And can you tell me why? Do I? It's just a
By the way, they're foreign. That's how they. Oh, that's a bra. But whatever. Nice. But that's whatever.
family-friendly airline, and we just want to keep.
You're a family-friendly airline. Then explain the fist fights.
Explain the lack of fathers.
Explain that it's Spirit.
People covered. What's wrong with my top?
Your humongous tits.
Yeah, she does have humongous
Women
tits.
from Orange County took this
Okay, hold on. Look, I'm looking at their outfits now. These are fine. There was really no reason for them to have been kicked off.
selfie of
And
what
she had a jacket on
what
too.
they were wearing
And
before
she's
boarding
pretty.
at
So,
LAX.
like, let's just stop. We'll leave this alone.
Flight to New Orleans.
If you look at any of the videos online, we at no point escalated and yelled or.
We never.
The only thing we did was just ask for the dress code.
The only thing I did was I had beautiful tits.
Hey, sweetie pie, they weren't kicking you off for the way you were dressed. I know you want to be part of it, but it was the women with the humongous bosoms.
Yeah, you're built like Pearl Davis.
Yeah, no, that's not true. Pearl Davis has boobs.
I'm not too sure if anybody complained. Or...
Pearless Davis.
Carla Hager was traveling with her toddler. She
Transphobic,
says she-
transphobic, flight attendant, transphobic, beats me on the plane.
What's his house? Miss me in this house.
She injected herself to defend the pair.
I thought that was inhumane, and I said something.
Oh, shit. Well, it's not inhumane.
I don't think you know what that word means.
Flight with another airline, and she had to walk a great distance with her toddler in the heat.
They would not give me my stroller back after we deboarded the plane. And I had to go from Terminal 4 to Terminal 1, carrying a baby in one arm and my suitcase behind me, just switching.
What the heck? Because the stroller was already put underneath the plane.
Yeah. It's just fucked up.
Dude, just chill. We show the videos to Spirit customers to get their reactions.
It's a tank
And then they said, this is the secured side of an airport. You can't be filming people.
Why? What are you doing?
top. I don't see a problem with it.
Well, you're a lesbian and you probably thought those tits were A-okay.
Yeah, you don't have a problem with it for the same reason me and Royce don't have a problem.
Yeah. Look, if this woman was fat, let me tell you something. I would be on Spirit's side here 100%, okay? But they're not. They're hot, and we're hypocrites. Tom Rolls, Mercedes, boys, we want to see Anna. I read that
I
one.
just want to be like, hey, you leave that large-breasted fucking Latina woman alone.
Kill Dotson says, after the botched circumcision, my dick does look like an exploded cigar. I told you that in confidence, Mersh. Guys, ROTCstore.com is where you can buy all of our swag, get completely swagged out there, all our shirts, all our
Head
stuff.
to toe.
If you want to help us out. And sign up for Locals. RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com. Just $7 a month. You get every Wednesday show, half a Friday show, and this Friday we're doing our movie riff of The Happening. So it's going to be fun. It's all behind
More like the crapping, am I right, boys?
It's all behind the Locals paywall.
Bop. Those are the kind of jokes you get behind the paywall.
That is correct. Guys, we will be coming up the next hour with an interview, and we will be having Owen Benjamin on. For real. It's not a bit, but it will only be exclusively on Rumble and Locals. So I'd